What's going on, guys? Good morning. So today we have another video for you, another DIY for the TLX Type S. We're gonna go ahead and install the illuminating door trim seal. So let me show you what that looks like. So this is the package. So this is gonna be for the rear, and this will all that white and then the red will be illuminated, and then this is for the front. If you guys can see. So we're gonna go ahead and install that today. I did have the instructions here, and then just so you guys don't have to read, I'm planning on doing the video for you guys, and in case you guys want to do it yourself. The dealer does charge $184 per door. So if you feel confident to do it, it doesn't look hard at all. So I would just do it myself rather than spending almost $800 just on the installation plus the part. So hopefully this video helps everybody to do it on their own, and we'll just follow the steps one by one and be very careful without breaking anything. I'll catch you guys in a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start by removing the panels here on the driver's side. So the instructions says to remove the seal here, and then we're gonna go ahead and remove this piece because I think we're gonna need access to this to fish the wire through. And then we're gonna remove the seals here, and then we're gonna remove this. We're just gonna flip it over. We're going to remove this panel right here just because we need access to the bottom of the carpet, and then we're gonna pull the carpet forward, and then this is gonna go ahead and clip up. And then right here we're going to remove the seal again, and this will be already removed obviously, and then we may or may not have to remove this, but I think we do. Okay, and they're all just like with clips, and we're just gonna pull them up, fold it, and then we're gonna go ahead and clean the area, and then we're gonna go ahead and send the wires through, and I'll show you guys the process. Okay, so remove the seal, super easy. You just pull it, don't do it too rough. And then we're gonna go ahead and remove this now. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 clips, and then I think we can just yank it from here. See, it's already kind of loose. And we're just gonna go ahead and press it up. I'm gonna put the camera down real quick. And there you go. Those are the little 5 clips. Very simple. Acura made this car super easy to work on. So now we remove that, and then now we're just gonna go ahead and pull this whole trim over, like so. And then we have access to the carpet here, which I think is held with clips also. I'm gonna go ahead and get this removed, and I'll explain you guys the process. Okay, so we had to remove this also. And then we're gonna go ahead and unplug this right here and just get it out of the way. We're gonna go ahead and unplug this, and this is where all your switches are. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and remove this piece again, because we need to remove the bottom panel, and I think in order to get access to those clips properly, we need to remove everything. I'm just going step by step, so I'm not sure 100% why we need to take this off yet, but I know we need access to the bottom because that's where the connectors will be. And to remove that, just like I showed you guys on the video, to remove the carbon fiber trim, we're just gonna go ahead and pull here, and it comes out, and then like that, and then like that, and then one more, and then we're gonna disconnect the ambient light, and then we're gonna go ahead and disconnect the push start button. That's the push start button, and then the ambient light that's right above it, the little tiny blue one. Don't yank it too hard because you don't want to rip that, and then you're gonna be screwed. 1 second, I can't really see. just disconnect it like so, and then now we're gonna go ahead and remove these panels right here. You see how there's the thing right here where this attaches to? So if we don't take this off, we will not be able to take this panel off. So let's go ahead and fix that now. Okay, now we're going here to the bottom area, and then we have 11 clips. We have one here, bottom right here, and then another one here, here, two here, two on this side, and then two more on each side right here. And they're just like the push clips, so it should be easy to remove. And there's 11 of them, like I said. So, but there's a screw that we have to take off in order for this to come off, and there's only one screw. Yeah, it's only this screw right here that is held by that. So let's go ahead and remove that. Okay, so we have the panel removed. You see all the blue clips right there? We just gotta push them out, and that's it. And they come right out, and then we have to disconnect only the sensor here for the emergency parking. And the other one is gonna stay right there for the hood latch. Let's go ahead and take this off. There you go. Oh, and there's something else right here. Oh. Okay, so this is kind of... Okay, it came off. I think that's for like the emergency shut off or something. I'm not too sure. So we're gonna go ahead and put all the panels away so we don't damage them. Okay, so now we have access to the whole thing here. And then there's gonna be one wire that is taped. And then we're gonna go ahead and plug it in basically directly to that. I don't see it. Okay, well, let's not skip ourselves. Let's check. Let's continue with the process. Now the instruction says to remove the pillar bar lower trim, which is this right here. It says lower, but it's basically the whole thing, almost the whole thing. And they are held by 1, 2, just clips, retaining tabs. 2 clips at the bottom and the retaining tabs at the top, so this will just slide down. So we gotta start from the bottom so we don't break the top ones. So let's go ahead and do that. So there's 2 clips here. We're gonna take them off. Remove the seals first, this seal, and then take off the clips and then just lower it and then push it out of the way. And that should come off. Okay, so the clips are literally right here. There's one right here and one on the other side. So you do have to go through the rear door. So now that this is off, you should be able to just slide it down somehow. Let's see. Oh, and if you don't have any of these tools, I recommend you to go and buy some. They're gonna be under $20 anywhere. This, I think I picked them up at Harbor Freight. And just so you don't have to cut anything or break anything other than your hands. I just cut myself because the plastic pieces are so sharp. But let me figure this out, how to take this out from here and then remove this panel completely. We're almost there. Okay, so I removed it. And now we have access to the whole thing. And we're basically just gonna be running wires through here. So it's gonna be pretty simple. I don't think it's gonna be too hard. And the car plate is held by plastic right here, so it's gonna have some clips right here, which is awesome comparing to all the old cars like we're used to, or like I'm used to at least, which is just like plain carpet with some cheap ass clips. But we're gonna go ahead and get this done real quick. Okay, so I just removed this right here. Very simple. You just get one of these tools, like the flat ones, and just go ahead and put it underneath, and you're just gonna pry it up, because that's all it is. It's just push once. And then we're gonna go ahead and reuse these tabs, I believe, on the other one. So we have to take them off, transfer them over, and then we're just gonna go ahead and put it right here. And I believe this is where the wire is gonna go through. There's like a little dent right here, and this is gonna be your center guide. So we're gonna go ahead and place right on the center of the illuminated trim. It's gonna have the wire going up, and we know that that's the dead center for it. And then we're gonna go ahead and transfer the wires through here. They came with some, I think, some protective tape that's gonna go under so the wire doesn't get cut in the future, and another one on top, like a clip, to protect it from moving and stuff that doesn't get cut. So let's go ahead and continue. I will keep this just as a memories, because this is pretty cool. I'll probably just hang it in the garage or in my room. It looks pretty cool. and I think it's aluminum or maybe plastic, who knows. Okay, let's continue, wasting time here. Okay, so there it is. There's 1 clip, 2 clips, 3, 4, 5 is right there inside. So you gotta make sure that you don't yank it the wrong way so you don't break the other clips, because the plastic looks like it's not all 100% great. So we're just gonna go ahead and push it this way and they'll pop up. And now if you have the tools, it'll be a little easier. And be very careful, because the chassis is very sharp, and I just cut myself a few times on both ends. So yes, and on the other side, we're gonna go ahead and remove the little panel that I said. Actually, no, I lied. We're gonna go ahead and remove this right here too. It has 1 clip right there, and then there should be the other one right here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pop it open. Oh, that was a little rough. Okay, so we're gonna remove that, and let me check if we have to remove this. Okay, so yes we do. We have 1, 2, and another clip right here. We just have to remove this right here, and then you can see you can just push it up. Let's see. Okay, so the instruction says that there's 4 clips, 3 clips, but it's actually 4. So I literally just broke this one right here. It's stuck right there, so I gotta get that out, and it's not gonna hold anymore, so I gotta see if I have another clip. But yeah, be careful. So there's 4. No, there is 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3. So it was on the wrong location. That was my mistake. I thought 2 of them were here. Yeah, but there's 1, 2, 3. Let's see, who messed up? Did I mess up? Yeah, see, the instruction kind of tells you, like, it looks like they're like next to each other, but in reality one of them is here, the other one's on this side. So I messed up. It's just because I was looking at the picture here. But anyways, it's off now. Alrighty, so now we're gonna go ahead and prep the area. Everything that you need should be here. I got some scissors just in case, because it looks like we have to cut something in pieces, so it can be enough to cover the areas like I told you. Protective tape. So we're gonna go ahead and prep this area, and then we're gonna go ahead and get everything ready for installation. Alright guys, so I believe this is the protective tape, and we have to cut this into 8 pieces each. So it's gonna be 8 pieces for this side. So you have to cover the holes. So you got 1, 2, 3 pieces here, and then you have to cover the liner. Yes, so you have to put protective tape over this area right here. You gotta put it over like this so it can pull, and it'll protect the cable itself. Because the cable actually doesn't look like it's that good. The protective casing it is, and the conduit, it doesn't look like it's that strong or thin. So that might be a little issue. So we're gonna go ahead and protect it as best as we can to avoid any future problems with the wiring. Now if you let Acura take care of this for you, this will be covered under warranty. But if it goes out, I think it's gonna be cheaper for me to just buy another one. It is a lot of work, but I don't mind doing the work. As you can tell, I'm doing this and recording it, and it's not taking too long, so it's easier. So I'd rather just do it myself, learn from the process, and at the same time, it'll be cheaper. If it does go out, I can just replace it. So let's go ahead and continue. Okay, so it was my mistake. One of them you're gonna cut in 8 pieces, and then the other one you're gonna cut it into 6 bigger pieces. Alright guys, so this is how it's gonna look like. It says to go ahead and line up the wire with the little thing that it has right here. That's where the wire has to go through. So that's to that center, like I mentioned earlier. And we want to align. It says to use masking tape. I don't have any, so I just use Scotch tape. Regular tape. I just use regular tape to hold it into place, because now I gotta put the protective tape on this side right here, and there's a little clip that will hold the wire down, and then you gotta put another tape over it to protect them, because you don't want this to get cut. So we're gonna go ahead and do that right now. So the tape has been applied. And you can see I made a little notch right here, so I can use it as a guide. And then here are the little clips. Hard to see with the reflection. Let me get it out. The little plastic clips. Okay, you see how it has a little notch where the wire will go through. So we're gonna go ahead and place that over the tape. And it's just, you just gotta be careful, don't spread it too much because you don't want this to be able to hold it. So that's that. And then this should be able to go right through. You see how it sits flush? And then you'll put the masking tape, you'll put the other tape over this right here to protect both of them, the clip and then the wire, especially the wire. And for that one, you're gonna use the bigger tape because you need to cover more. So the one that you cut 6 pieces of, you wanna put it over that. But before you do that, now that everything is masked, let me see, hold on. Okay, no, yeah, so yeah, you're gonna go ahead and mask it now, put the tape over it, and then you're gonna go ahead and flip this over because you'll have a little bit of play, and then you're gonna remove the double-sided tape that's on the other side. You do not have to use the older clips at all. So you can just forget about those. I will take them off just so they don't break, and maybe I can use this one to cover the one that I broke in the back seat. So let's just save that for a little bit later. So let's go ahead and put the tape here, and then we'll remove the double-sided tape, and we'll just settle it flush. We want to go ahead and put it flush, I believe, with the door. Yeah, you want it to be flush. It says right there. Well, it doesn't say, but as you can, it shows you right there that it has to touch the frame. Right here, this has to touch the frame as much as it can. So like that. But we'll leave that for when we finish this. Okay, so that's it. It's secure. Hopefully the tape doesn't come off. It's just double-sided tape. That's the funny part. It should have been just using the clips to make it easier or make it sturdier. But we're gonna go ahead and leave this film here until we finish, so we don't scratch it. The tape is over this right here, protecting it, well, as much as you can at least. And now we're gonna have this wire just sitting here. We're gonna connect it to an adapter, I believe, because we gotta be able to connect the one in the back. We're gonna pass it through here, and then we're gonna go ahead and what do you call it? We're gonna bridge them together. So this one is gonna send power to the one in the back, and I believe this one will just go straight to the harness. Maybe? I'm not too sure, or maybe this will connect. I don't know. We'll see right now. Okay, so now we're on the back side. We're gonna go ahead and repeat the process. In this case, we don't have to put any tape here because obviously we don't have any holes, because this one in the back, it didn't come with anything. But we will follow the same procedures. We have the notch right here. That will be our dead center. We're gonna go ahead and clean it up, put the clip, run the wire here, and then put the tape. The trim. We're gonna go ahead and put the door seal trim. We're gonna go ahead and place it there, and then we move forward with the wiring. Okay, so we had attached it now. It is in place. That one is in place. So now we're just gonna go ahead and do the wiring. I gotta read about that because I completely forgot to read that process, that part. And then everything else, we're just gonna go ahead and put everything back together once everything is wired, and then we'll move on to the passenger side. Okay, a couple things I forgot is that you have to put the aluminum tape over here. It tells you to do that. So I'm assuming so it doesn't make any contact or whatever. And then you gotta put 3 zip ties, or 1, or whatever you want to do. I followed the instructions. So there's 1, 2, and 3, and you run the wire there. And then on the harness itself, you have 1 little fuse, and this is for the step illumination thingy. There's a fuse in there, 2 amp fuse, and then it comes with with all these labels. You have it in Japanese. Yeah, you have it in Japanese and English. So I'm gonna go ahead and just do the English one, and we're gonna go ahead and place it here, just for future references, so you know where the fuse is. So we're gonna go ahead and follow those instructions, and then put the tape, aluminum tape here again, and then we're gonna go ahead and plug everything in and run it over here and look for the cable we need to attach it to, plug into. Alright guys, so I have basically all the things zip tied already tied up. I just gotta do a couple more zip ties, but before I do that, I need to go ahead and plug the this harness that goes into the car. And then it's kind of hard to see, but you just gotta guide yourself with this blue plug right here. Right, if you go above it and you go beyond this thing right here, in the back side there's one little red tape. I don't know if you can see that right there. That's your harness right there, where you want to plug it into. So you just gotta reach out there and then take off the tape and then go ahead and pull it down, or if you can reach it, you just plug it in with this one, and then that's all you gotta do. And after that, you put everything back. Well, you gotta cut the zip ties first, then you put everything back, and then you move to the passenger side and do the same thing. So let's go ahead and continue, and let's get this done. Look all the scratches I'm getting just by doing this. So it's not hard to do, but it's a little painful in the hand, especially when it's cold like it is right now. Anyways, not enough bitching, and let's continue. Alright guys, so everything is already plugged in. I pulled the harness out a little bit. The tape, I put the fuse right here, so it'll be easier for me to know. Like if I need to access it, I can just pull and just change the fuse right there. Everything is already secure. Now I just gotta put everything back on and then move on to the passenger side. I'm excited to see how this is gonna look like at night. Alright guys, now we're gonna go ahead and move on to the passenger side. And then for this one, all we have to do is just remove the bottom piece right here, and then remove this whole thing right here, just basically like the other side. We don't have to take off the glove box. And then the trim, this side panel again, because the plug is gonna be right here on this side. And then everything else from the back, everything's gonna be the same thing. So let's go ahead and get started and let's get this done. The other ones, you can see, I can see the light turn on, but I don't know in the camera, I don't think you can see it yet. But I will show you guys the video later on tonight. Okay, so for the passenger side, you're gonna have a clip down here. Right here you have one, and then you're gonna have connectors. You're gonna have two clips only, right? 1, 2, 3 clips. And you're gonna have connectors right here. So we're gonna see how we're gonna take that out real quick. Okay, so here's 1 clip, 2 clips, and 3 clips. You just gotta pull it down and then slide it out. And then you gotta be careful. You gotta unplug this sensor right here, this harness. And that's for the ambient light, for the light for underneath. So let's go ahead and proceed and remove the panels over here on the side now. So the job is complete. I don't know if you guys can see, but it is on right now. It looks so much better. Lower in the back, before it didn't have anything. Now it does, and it also lights up. The close is perfect. No scratches, no nothing. This one as well. And then they do turn off once the door is closed, and I believe they stay on as long as the whole car, the door is open. So if you keep the door open, it will remain on, and once you shut it off, it turns off. Can't wait to see it at night. It's gonna be amazing. So yeah guys, so I hope this video helps somebody in the future, whoever gets another Type S, or I think even if you get the regular TLX, even the A Spec, you'll be able to install it. So yeah, the car is coming along very nicely. There's still other things that I want to do to it. I just need to purchase the parts, and then so far it looks so much better. I'm gonna do like a little montage after I wash the car, or clean the interior at least, because I just got it dirty. But let me know what you guys think. Who has a TLX and what are you guys' plan? Or yeah, I recommend this car a lot to everybody just because it's a really comfortable car. I love the Acura brand. I don't speed, I don't race, so this is just like a nice commuter daily for me and my family. So now I know that I won't break down anywhere, and now just modifying it to my liking. So anyways guys, I hope you guys like this video. If it helped out, please give it a like and share this video with your friends that have TLX, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.